Moving day at the Arnold Palmer Invitational from Bay Hill in Orlando, Florida. Daniel Berger entering round 3 with a 5-shot lead over the field. So who's going to try to make a move on Berger? Well, we first start this off with some bad news. Rory McIlroy did tweak his back during his warm-ups and withdrew as a precautionary measure. It's just the second time McIlroy has withdrawn from a tournament in his entire career, something worth monitoring going forward. But meanwhile, world number 1 Scottie Scheffler looking to make a move, entering at plus 1,500 in round 3, but couldn't get things going. Par 4 first, par putt, 5 feet away, and he misses it, drops to 2 under. Next hole, par 3 second, another par putt, and 8 feet away, curls too much and misses. Back-to-back bogeys to start his round. Woes continued, par 3 7th, par putt, inside 6 feet, and he misses again. Scheffler goes 3 over 39 on his front 9, and as you'd expect, world number 1 not too happy about it. Staying with Scheffler after play was suspended just over an hour due to rain. Par 4 11th, birdie putt, and 16 feet away. That drops in for the birdie. Gets back to 1 under. So now we push ahead. Par 3 14th, second shot, 25 feet away. This one chips it in for his 4th straight birdie. Scheffler now on a heater. He's tied for 20 at 3 under. Front 9 3 over, back 9 3 under. Scheffler even par 7-2 in round 3. Cameron Young looking to inject himself into the combo Saturday. Par 4 13th, birdie putt, 20 feet away. Has his eye for the cup, and it drops in for his 4th straight birdie. Tied for 3 at 9 under. Tied for the most birdies after day 3 with 17, seeking his 2nd career PGA Tour win. So Akshay Bhatia looking to make a move on Saturday, playing alongside Daniel Berger. Par 5, 12th, 3rd shot from the bunker, 91 feet to the pin, and he puts it on the green and nestles just 2 feet from the hole. He'd make that to get 9 under. Back to Bhatia soon. Let's stay on the 12th with Daniel Berger. 3rd shot, just off the green, 50 feet away. Berger chips it onto the green, and this one settles 2 feet away. He'd make that for birdie, but would give that shot back on the next hole. Berger leads Arnold Palmer Invitational after day 3, seeking his first 54-hole lead, co-lead on PGA Tour since 2022. But back with Bhatia. Par 4, 15th birdie putt, 15 feet away with the Texas wedge in his hand, and drops that in for the birdie. Moves to 10 under, would birdie the 16th to get 2 shots off the lead. Bhatia second at 11 under, seeking his first win since 2024 Valero Texas Open and 3rd overall. Play nonetheless would be suspended due to darkness at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Play will resume Sunday at 8 a.m. Eastern, but Daniel Berger continues to hold that top spot at Bay Hill at 13 under, but the cushion is shrinking. Akshay Bhatia sits 2 back, while a crowded group at 9 under has made this a much tighter race heading into Sunday. And for more, we welcome in CBS Sports golf analyst Doug Bell, who joins us from Bay Hill. And Doug, it was a bit of a mixed bag for Daniel Berger on Saturday, even par through 15 holes, 2 birdies, 2 bogeys. But what were your impressions of his round?
Well, Kiana, Bay Hill gets really tough as the week progresses, and it's the toughest setup these guys will face probably the entire 2026 PGA Tour season, aside from the major championships. So they know Thursday, Friday, it's tame. Saturday, Sunday, fasten your seatbelts. So I thought Daniel Berger hung in there. He started at 13 under, and when it got too dark to putt at 16, the par 5, he will come back out tomorrow and do that. He was still even par. So he fought his way through tough conditions. Look at the scorecard. Listen, it wasn't as good as Thursday with the 63. Certainly wasn't as good as yesterday at 4 under par, but good enough to maintain a healthy lead heading into what will be an early finish on Sunday morning for round 3, and then what should be a terribly exciting finish in the afternoon. Hopefully we won't have rain again tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. But a once seemingly insurmountable lead for Berger, now down to just 2. Just how confident should he feel heading into Sunday?
Deanna, just a moment ago, when he decided not to putt for eagle, it was too dark. I went and interviewed him. And listen, you got to know Daniel Berger to love him. Doesn't smile a lot. Very stoic guy on the golf course, but he's very calm. Some of these guys show their emotions on their sleeve. When things go haywire, you know it. With Daniel Berger, you just don't know it because he never changes his emotion. And I like that. It's almost like a hitman's mentality, right? He's been there before. not a big deal. And that's what I got from him when I interviewed him. He said, listen, I'm playing great. I know I'm playing good. The golf course is really, really tough. So he likes his position heading into tomorrow. And I thought it was an interesting move and the best move not to putt for eagle. It was really dark. He has about 40 feet at the par 5 16th. Could have given it a shot. But he said, you know what? I'd rather come out tomorrow morning because I got to play 2 more holes anyway. So why rush it? And again, I love that. Let's don't rush it. We got plenty of time to secure this deal. He knows it's going to be a long Sunday.
Absolutely. Maybe an even keeled demeanor. You mentioned, you said
Yes.
like that hitman mentality. Maybe that's the mentality he's going to bring into Sunday. But I do want to switch gears really briefly because after a really rough front 9, Scottie Scheffler rebounded on the back with 5 birdies on holes 11 through 16. But all of that momentum went away with a double bogey on 18. He currently sits at 3 under. I want to get your take on how you evaluated Scheffler's round.
Well, we were talking about Berger and how stoic he is, and you never know what he's thinking. With Scottie Scheffler, it's the complete opposite. You know, late on Friday, he brought in the group there late on television, and when he missed that putt at 18, this was on Friday, he hurled the ball into the water. Listen, you're seeing more emotion from world number 1. And then today, listen, when he had that little run that you mentioned, I was listening in my ear as I was following Daniel Berger. I said, look out, Scheffler may be on the run here, but then the double bogey kind of sealed his fate. He is not going to win this tournament. And I think what we're seeing from Scottie Scheffler, he is so good and he has such high expectations of himself. When things aren't going perfectly, and normally they do for him, I think he gets a bit flustered. And I like that. He's a competitive guy, but he's going to have to wait to next week to maybe win another one. That'll be the Players' Championship. He is not going to win the Arnold Palmer Invitational for the 3rd time.
Yeah, I feel like things started to turn around, and I think everyone was kind of like, oh, here we go. Here comes Scottie.
Yep.
But that double bogey certainly not boding well in this one. But we did have some big news before the day got started. Rory McIlroy withdrawing from a tournament for the first time in 13 years due to a back injury. Now, obviously, back issues never a good thing, but do you have any long-term concern for him?
I really don't. You know, he went to the workout trailer this morning, which he always does. That's how he kind of gets his round going. And listen, he's a workout guy, even though he's small in stature. He's physically fit, so he doesn't mind lifting some weights, pulling some cables, and getting kind of pumped up before a round. But he felt a little twinge in his back this morning, and then he said usually he goes out and putts before he goes to the range, but because the back was feeling kind of funny, he said, let's don't putt, let's just go to the range and hit some balls. And he took half a dozen swings, and he felt a twinge in the back continuing. So he said, we better put a stop to it right now because I want to be ready next week in defense of the Players' Championship and obviously looking ahead to the Masters. So again, these golfers, you don't mess around. I mean, why push the issue now with so many big tournaments ahead? Now, I know this is a big tournament, but I think Rory made the right decision. Do I have concerns? You always have concerns when the golfer pulls out with a back ailment. But in this case, I think Rory was just doing the right thing, just being safe as he heads ahead to some pretty big tournaments.
Absolutely. Maybe being proactive and getting ahead
Yes.
before even bigger tournaments on the way. But Berger, he had a 2-shot lead over Akshay Bhatia when play was stopped for the day due to darkness. Colin Morikawa and Cam Young, the names that are lurking. I can't let you go, Doug, without getting your pick after 3 rounds. Give me who you got.
Well, Kiana, it would be great if Cam Young could win, right? Because he went to Wake Forest on an Arnold Palmer scholarship. He never met the great man, but it would be a big deal for him to win. But I don't think he's going to win. I've walked every hole this week calling the play-by-play of Daniel Berger, and he is really playing at a high level. And I've said it before on HQ earlier in the week. When you see the best players playing at their very best, it's special. And that's what Daniel Berger is doing right now. He's playing at his very best. Injured his finger, broke it last year at the BMW. He's 100% healthy. And I think he's going to come out early in the morning and 2-putt for birdie to secure a 3-shot lead with 2 to play. And then I think amidst the toughest conditions, final round at Bay Hill, he's going to hold it together. And I think it'll be the biggest win in his career, Daniel Berger. It's a signature event. Best players are here. A lot of money, a lot of FedEx Cup points. And I think Berger will celebrate. And we talk about how stoic he is. I think we're going to see a big smile from Daniel Berger come late Sunday afternoon.
I mean, we talked about he came into this with a nice, healthy lead. Now an opportunity for a signature win and also an opportunity to maybe see that smile on his face. As always, we appreciate seeing the smile on your face. Doug Bell, always great chatting with you. Thank you. Well, here's the odds to win the Arnold Palmer. Berger is the betting favorite at -135. Batia is the next closest at +480. We're in store for an exciting finish from Bay Hill.